I actually saw the band before I was playing bass with them at Placita Alvera, at this place, little hole in the wall. And I saw them play a couple songs, and I was just like blown away by her performance and her singing, and I was just like, wow, that's crazy, man. And then I got asked to go to a rehearsal, and I went to the rehearsal, and she was super nice, man, super nice person, very creative. I could tell like just by seeing her, you know. I was like, she's like so colorful and expressive, and I was just like really impressed, you know. I was like, wow, man, she really has something, a talent, you know.
What were your first impressions of Marisoul when you met her?
Actually, my friend was like, hey, you gotta come hear this girl sing with that first band that we played in. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. He's like, she's gonna be at the house, you know, on this day or whatever. And I was like, all right, cool. And I got there and they had already, I don't know, auditioned her or whatever they were doing, you know. My friend was like, hey, you should sing for this guy. He's interested in playing in the band and stuff. And she started singing. I think she sang Sabor a Mi or something like that, just a cappella. And I was like, wow, like I was just floored. I couldn't believe how amazing and not just powerful, because her voice is very powerful, but also like an ability to connect and convey it on an emotional level with people immediately. And I thought that was like something very special, you know?
The way I define great singers are singers that you believe, not necessarily singers that are just technically great. She's the real deal. It's not an act. You know, she was born to be in front of an audience and to tell her stories. When artists have that ability of just transmitting pure emotion, I don't care who you are, what language you speak, it just reaches you. And she has that ability. And that's not something that you can learn, that's something that you're born with.
Ya, yo la conocí en la Placita Alvera, cuando tocaba yo con Sajama. Y entonces ella andaba con su papá, ¿te acuerdas? Andaba con su papá. Y decía, denle una oportunidad a mi hijita para que cante. Y nosotros la miramos, ok, déjala cantar. Y cuando empieza a cantar y sale toda esa voz tan linda que ella tiene, no, todos los fines de semana la invitábamos a cantar. Le gustaba a ella cantar los boleros, le gustaba cantar las canciones de Selena. Son lindos recuerdos. Y ahora mira, toda una estrella. Felicitaciones para Marisoul y para la Santa Cecilia, se lo merece.
Soy como el viento que corre alrededor de este mundo.
My mom sang around the house, and I think she always had this like dream of being a singer herself. But you know, she fell in love and she had me, and she remarried. She didn't work out with my dad. She remarried. We moved to Mexico, and when I was around 13, 14, I wanted to sing. And there was this band that would sing in fiestas, ¿no? En 15 años y bodas y así. And they would practice because we lived en un cerro, así, con casitas, pero no así de bonito, ¿no? And I would hear them practice and so one day I asked my friend, oye, acompáñame, ¿no? A decirles que canto. I just had this need of like just wanting to sing, you know, and it drove me to want to knock on their door and say, hey, you know. So that's what I did, and they're like, oh, cool, you know any Selena songs? And I sang a Selena song, and they invited me to sing to the quinceañera that was going to happen in the pueblo. Y fui, And it was like the first time I sang because I chose, because I wanted to, not because my dad said, "Ay, mija, canta, canta, mija." It was because I was like, no, I need to sing, you know. So after that, my stepfather was not very happy with what he heard, de que su hijastra andaba cantando con un grupo en la fiesta del pueblo, ¿no? And me regañó, but the guys loved how I sang, so they invited me to sing at another quinceañera or something. And so my mom said, well, you know, like I covered for you this first time that you went, but I think you should tell your stepfather that you're gonna go and sing, and so that he knows. So he's not thinking qué va a decir la gente, ¿no? Entonces fui y le dije y le pedí permiso, and he just fucking strung me along for like 2 weeks, you know? Like, I have to do these chores, I have to do this, and in the end he like didn't let me go because he had these like dumb, like machista ideas, ¿no? Mi mamá y él se discutieron because I think she was like, she's not gonna do anything wrong, you know? He said before I left, he's like, si te vas, no regresas a la casa, si te vas a cantar allá, you know? And I just decided I was gonna leave, you know? I said, I'm just gonna go anyway, I don't care, you know? And I left them fighting, and I you know, I put on a skirt and I walked to the pueblo. It was far and dark, porque no tenía ni para la pinche combi, ¿no? Ni para el camión para llegar allá. Y and I sang, and it was fun. It was exciting, and it was sad at the same time because I knew that my mom was fighting at home, and y ya me acompañó mi novio a la casa, y cuando llegué, pues there was this fire outside the house, no? And I was like, what's going on? Like, shit got worse because I left, you know? And I would try to go to the house, inside the house, and he didn't let me in the house, you know? And but my mom came out with like a duffel bag, and she's like, ¿quieres cantar? Dice, nos vamos a ir a la chingada de aquí, you know? Y pues tenía una quemazón de cortinas y trastes y lo que había acumulado en su vida, que habíamos acumulado en la vida ya. Y and we left that night in the clothes that I went to sing in. And to me, it's like the story of like where the day that I realized that like eso es lo que yo quería hacer, cantar, ¿no? Que yo me apasioné, ¿no? Yo siento que como que ese fuego es eso que ella aprendió hace, ¿no? Y ya.
Cuando me